Hi there. I'm Todd Johnson, and welcome to my day two recap of the 2023 MLB draft. Um, it was a busy day here at Northside Bound as the Cubs selected six position players and two pitchers. In total, for the 2 days, they've taken seven position guys, which is two more than they took all of last year, and we still have 10 more picks tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about some of the guys that the Cubs took today, beginning with Josh Rivera in the third round. He's an excellent shortstop defender, and he also could put on some weight, and he cranked 19 home runs for Florida this year. That's a pretty good deal. He could play pretty much anywhere the Cubs wanted him to, as he's a pretty good athlete. The day continued well in the fourth round when the Cubs took Will Sanders from South Carolina. Um, I didn't get as excited as I did last year with Brandon Birdsell, but I was still pretty excited to get Sanders, who was a mid first round pick um, back in January when the first list came out for 2023. The fifth round saw the Cubs go with a catcher from Davidson who bats left handed named Michael Carrico. And it'll be interesting to see how he recovers just this year because he did break um, his wrist. Ugh, that's never fun as a hitter. Um, and then the fun began in rounds 6, 7, and 8 when the Cubs picked Alfonso Rosario from the P27 school in Lexington, South Carolina. And when I clicked on his picture, I was stunned at the physical specimen that he was, and also I got to see some video of him at a perfect game workout, and he's a beast. I'm just going to tell you right now. Whether he can hit a curveball, I could not tell you right now, but it's going to be fun finding out. The Cubs also took a shortstop from Puerto Rico named Yahil Melendez, who is a wiry fellow at 6'3" and 165 pounds. He committed to Rice, and not a lot of writing on him in terms of scouting reports. So it'll be fun to see what he can do. Most likely, he's just going to be at Mesa this year and possibly next. Then the Cubs went out and got a couple more college guys in Jonathan Long in the ninth inning, a first baseman from Long Beach State who has some pretty good pop. And they also got Brett Banner from Minnesota, who is your prototypical 70s leadoff guy who is all average and on base and no power. But he can play all three outfield spots fairly well. And he's going to get on base, set the table for guys, which is one thing that you want. The last guy of the day, Luis Martinez Gomez, caused a little frenzy because the Cubs took a JUCO guy from Temple College in Pomona, California. He's 6'2" and about 178 pounds, and he's got some nasty stuff coming out of his hands. If you look at the video in today's recap post, you'll see that the ball just flies out of his hand. He's not a max effort guy, but there is some effort to that delivery. But overall, I think the Cubs have an interesting mix, but they didn't really hit the big home run as far as I'm concerned in terms of a big name prospect today. I mean, Rivera and Sanders are nice, but considering they probably saved a lot of money today, they should be going after a big name in round 11 or 12 on Wednesday. There's still Cam Johnson's left, Tanner Witt, Will Gasparino. Trent Carraway's pretty much gone to Oregon State if he didn't get taken in the first round. And there's a couple other guys out there who might be worth taking. It'll be interesting to see how the Cubs distribute their bonus pool um, when the signings do come in. I'm pretty pumped about tomorrow too. I thought I'd be really tired today because I didn't get done writing a profile of Wiggins until after midnight, and I had to get up and take my 85-year-old mother to get her CPAP machine fixed today. So such is my life. But I'm excited to wake up tomorrow well rested and go out for breakfast and have another great afternoon seeing who the Cubs drafted. All right. Thanks for coming. This has been my Todd Talk.